Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Dice Masters with James and Zach. I'm Zach.
And I'm Yuan-Ti Pureblood.
Doing a little bit of WKO prep today. It's going to be a little bit of a different video. We're not going to do so much description. All team lists will be in the description of the video, but we're just going to jump into it. For the first game, I am running a Boom Boom Collector team, and James is being the Yuan-Ti Pureblood player that you will inevitably face. Action or energy, Yuan-Ti?
Action, please, B-Boom.
It is energy this time.
Fair enough.
I think I actually want to go second.
All
That
right.
sounds ridiculous, but I'm going to go for it.
Okay.
All right. See what happens. I've only got 3-cost characters. I want to be able to prep things. I think I got to go second.
Fair enough. All right. Good luck to you, B-Boom.
Good luck to you, YTPB.
I will prep Yuan-Ti using your chalkboard.
Yeah, of course.
Pass turn to you.
All right. Oh. Well, I don't need fists. I can get fists from your Grodd. In fact, I will need to. All right, so we will take the advice of DM Armada and keep calm and rip Shriek. Pass turn.
Right, you are. Ooh,
Ooh, a fielding cost.
Yeah, and still no shields.
Yeah, you got to bring Grodd though. You can't bring Cyborg on that team.
Okay, I have no bolts, no bolts, no shields.
First thing we learned: don't bring Cyborg against Yuan-Ti Pureblood.
Okay, I've got fielding costs, and she might or might not be blanks. Let's. Do I know what I'm doing? Okay, that would be resurrection. That could work. Okay. Let's get a cube going in case. I could rip a Shriek, or I could. No, I have to field it. Wait, pay your fielding costs.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't rip a Shriek in that case.
Ring res here, probably. No, you don't have anything useful coming out of your bag, so.
No. So this 3 energy, what do I buy? I buy a cube, which will be useful in the long run, but maybe not immediately. Kryptonite's
you
not
could buy cube and then resurrect, and then you're drawing cube next turn. Is that helpful though? Not if Shriek comes out.
Not particularly, but it's not a bad thing to get a cube going on. Or I could field a sidekick, which thins my bag, which might be better.
I mean, cube you might do on the 25% chance that I'm going to have Parallax too. If I just don't roll Shriek, then cube is really helpful. And then if cube isn't helpful, then you just use it to buy Kryptonite or something, right?
Assuming it rolls to the face that I would like it to roll.
Well, you got Parallax.
Yeah. Okay, so I can I can either do that, or I can ring a sidekick out, thin my bag, and buy a cube and let it come out. Maybe that's better.
That's not a bad idea, yeah.
I think I'll do that. So I'll pay an energy for ring to field a sidekick, and I'll buy a cube, and either it will come out or it won't.
Alright, so Shriek plus Foresight here. Hey, Shriek, no drama, thank you.
There she blows.
Appreciate it. Alright, so because I can't prep Scarlet Witch, but it doesn't matter right now. So do I just... Well, I can't buy Scarlet Witch yet anyway. So we'll save these shields, and we'll go ahead and roll both of these. And I still don't have the bolts. Ooh. So we're not buying Scarlet Witch. Boy, we're not buying much of anything. We're not buying Dwarf Wizard or Scarlet Witch. I could buy Blob, but then I couldn't field Shriek. Ouch. Instead of buying a character then, well, I can't really buy a character. I think I'm just going to have to ring res. So, okay, we will pay to field Shriek, targeting Yuan-Ti Pureblood. We will get a sidekick out with the ring, and then I will pay to resurrect. Oh, actually, you have res too, so I can
Yeah.
double resurrect. So I will, and then I'll just have one in the bag. Okay. I guess having a psychic out is never a bad thing, but you have that. Okay. Yeah, that'll be it. Pass turn.
Sorry, I already did. It came out.
That's pretty obvious. I can't do anything at this point.
Oh, that's all right. Oh, except I don't have a shield. Oh, maybe that's not so bad. Yeah, no 3 turn for me, or 4 turn, but it's okay.
Yeah, did we just not bring chalkboard when we were testing this before? I feel like.
Yeah, I think we didn't have chalkboard.
Yeah, I don't know why. What would I have done if I missed the 50?
There was Michaela's involved Resurrection and Robin, and the alternative one, which was that did have chalkboard on it. And I've clearly forgotten how to play it. But right, is chalkboarding something going to help me? No, because I'm going to get 4 psychics out of my bag, not unless I resurrect as well. So I think we'll just fill that, and we'll buy that and that.
Sure, yeah.
I'm not wholly convinced, but okay, I'll just pass them to you. We're just playing quick games, and we're probably figuring this out as we go.
Yeah, so 1 sidekick in the bag, so I'm going to draw those 3 and roll in 6. Wow. Many sidekicks. Don't actually want sidekicks at this point, because what I'd really like to do is prep Dwarf Wizard, so you can't win with just the single Kryptonite. Or I could try and go for Collector early, but I think it's too early for Collector. So let's roll these. Okay. Definitely going to prep Dwarf Wizard, because I think I need more blanking. And then might as well Field Sidekick and Resurrect. Oops. There's just the 1 sidekick left in my bag, so that's what can come out. Okay, that seems fair. I'll do that, and I will pass turn.
Okay. 4 sidekicks. That looks like a healthy combination.
Yeah.
I've got all options now. I'm not sure how to use them. So what if I flip that to a fist and ring to get that out?
Yeah, you definitely want to ring res here. Yeah.
And that's res, and then I can either shriek or kryptonite.
No, you want to prep Kryptonite, because then you're going to get 2 Kryptonites, 2 cubes next turn.
Or I could prep. Or I could just, well, it doesn't matter whether I prep or resurrect at this point, because my bag's empty. So I could just buy shriek. Then I would have a shriek and a kryptonite and 2 cubes.
Yeah, that's true. That's probably better.
Oh, by the way, I've done 2 damage because I bought 2 while she was out.
Nope, she's been shrieked.
That was before you shrieked, I think. I bought those 2 before you fielded shriek.
Was it? Okay.
I think. It was my second turn, and your shriek didn't come out till your second turn.
No, you're right. Okay. Yeah, we missed that part. Sorry, everybody.
Oh, no. If I've made a mistake, I apologize. Okay, so what do you reckon? Shriek or kryptonite? I mean, kryptonite triggers thingy again. And
Shriek would be better long term, so probably the best.
But she doesn't trigger her, and I can do a tune damage, which would remove your shriek anyway.
Yeah, but if I get Dwarf Wizard out next turn, you'd have to use both Kryptonites just to blank them.
That's true.
And then you'd have to get them both to roll, whereas Shriek would stay out and get rid of one of them permanently.
Okay, let's do that. Let's try. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. It's like my mantra. I don't know what I'm doing. And I will resurrect.
Ugh, there's too many things coming. I don't know how I could have gotten Scarlet Witch out any faster, but it feels like I need her.
Pass you.
All right. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, was Scarlet Witch or Dwarf Wizard the right choice last turn? Okay, so Dwarf Wizard really needs to come up. And then I'll have probably 5 energy. Which means I could just buy the Collector. But I also feel like I need more control. But I don't really have any way of removing any of your pieces yet, so it might have to be Cold Gun, which I can already buy with these 4, and then I can field this sidekick. Okay, because that would mean I could Cold Gun, and I could then blob something after it's been killed, assuming that I survive. Or I could try and get Scarlet Witch out. Okay, let's reroll just this. Perfect. Okay. Fielding Dwarf Wizard, targeting Shriek.
Targeting Shriek. Excellent.
No, sorry, not Shriek. Sorry, Yuan-Ti Pureblood. I don't know, I'm thinking. So, okay, both of them are targeting Yuan-Ti Pureblood. Okay, so I can prep Scarlet Witch. I can prep Blob, because I can turn this to a fist. I can prep Captain Cold's Cold Gun. I could prep Boom Boom and just try to start doing you damage. I could straight up buy the Collector. And I've only got, what, like 1 die left in my bag? So I have a good chance of drawing him next turn. Oh, James. I don't know what I'm doing.
No, don't worry, just do something.
So next turn, you are going to double Kryptonite, double.
No,
so my worst case scenario is
I've got 1 Kryptonite, 2 cube, and 1 Shriek.
Oh right, Shriek, Kryptonite. So best case scenario for you, you Shriek one of my blankers, you use Kryptonite on the other one, you roll both cubes, and then you've got what, 1 energy?
Who knows?
So that's not even lethal anyway.
Who knows?
Because you're only going to get, yeah, okay, so it's not actually that scary after all. So I'm going to field a sidekick, and then I'm going to prep a Cold Gun.
Okay.
I think, I might live to regret that. My plan with Cold Gun is to get Cold Gun so that I can blob something.
Let's just do it.
No, I'm going to do a Scarlet Witch instead. All right. But you have Parallax, so I'm going to go ahead and use Cold Gun. All right, Pastor. Clearly, I'm an experienced Boom Boom Collector player.
Get me. Get me.
Kryptonite, cube.
I'm missing one vital piece, though.
Oh, and then you might have to pay the fielder, which means you wouldn't really get to do anything but the cube damage. No, yeah.
Do something.
Oh, yeah, you can still buy a cold.
But she's got to land on a bloody character face, and this is my Achilles heel, isn't it? Come on, Q. Come on.
Right.
Come on. Oh. Honestly. Really? Oh, bloody hell. Now, okay. Do I well, it seems I should parallax. I can still no, bloody hell. All right. Stuff it. That's Grod.
Yep. And then parallax.
And then parallax. Yeah. Oh, 0.
Oh, and you got 0. That's pretty good.
Oh well, I suppose what do I do? What's your defense?
They both have 3 defense. It's a 1/3 and a 2/3. Dwarf Wizard 1/3, Sheik 2/3.
Okay. I don't really know what to do now. Okay, so I'll blank your Shriek.
Okay.
I think.
Mm-hmm.
How would I do?
So Yuan-Ti Pureblood is still being blanked by Dwarf Wizard.
Yep. Then I use Kryptonite to blank your Wizard. I suppose there's not much choice involved there.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I cube once.
1, 2, 3. So that's down to 15.
I should keep my areas separate. Actually, I'm not doing anything.
You got 1 energy.
That was like that. So that's 3. That's
so down to 15.
That's
5. So
assuming
down to 10.
5, and this presumably would be another 5 if I buy something.
Yeah, you're right.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Or I could do something else.
But you should buy a momentum because then I can't buy all 3 of them.
Either that, or I ring res and thin my bag and hope things come around more quickly.
And I'm already down to 5 if you do that.
But if I don't do that, then you're down to 10. No.
Yeah, that's true.
and I could try and cycle stuff. But I don't know. One sidekick could make all the difference, but I think not. I think I'll just go with that.
Right.
So I'll pay that and buy a momentum. You got we got the same coloured dice. I think we did yesterday.
No, dark blue and gray.
Okay, that seems reasonable. All right, so that takes you down to 5.
Yeah, down to 5 life.
That was two. What was it? 3? 3 for the first one, then 5 and 5.
Yeah, I made you fight for it, but you still managed to get me pretty low on turn, what, 4?
That's turn 5, I think.
Turn 5. Okay, so a little slower, but still. I haven't done any damage yet. All right, so 1 in the bag, 3 from the used pile. None of those are the right. Well, none of that's good, actually. Much better. All right. Although you know what's happened, I don't actually have 2 shields. But I think it'll be okay. I'm going to put this out into the field, and it does have the burst on it, which is helpful.
Oh, you wanted blob, right?
Yeah. I was going to prep blob, but I've only got 1 die in my bag. So even just buying him means I'll probably get him next turn. Or I could prep Scarlet Witch. What's going to happen for you next turn? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 1. Nope, you've got nothing in your bag right now.
Next time I play this, I'm going to put Zandala on my team because that's quite a good backup. Because at this point, if you blank or you blob stuff, then I might be a bit snookered. But if I had Zandala just to do a few extra damage, that might be
a
good move, I think.
No, I agree. Okay, I think we'll try blob. We've already went down the cold gun blob route, so we'll go ahead and do that. Pass turn.
Okay.
So your Yuan-Ti is blanked again because Dwarf Wizard is still blanking.
That's right. Into the bag of dice. Yeah.
Right. Save for another turn. Still haven't gotten any of my damage out though, so.
I think that do that. Yay. Feel that. Prep. Kryptonite. Pass turn.
All right, so you have a pretty good chance of doing double blanket next turn. One, 2. Okay, so there we go. We got blob. Well, we haven't gotten that. Okay, we got blob. Just gonna get all the sidekicks. Maybe I should be playing Jubilee or something. What is even the better blob target? Is it Shriek or is it Yuan-Ti?
If I blank him, then he'll release whoever it is. This is the rare one, so he doesn't capture it. So he refuses, won't let them.
I've thought about the uncommon here. If I captured your Yuan-Ti, it'd put you a couple turns behind. Well, not a couple now with Chalkboard, it wouldn't really, but you have to buy it again, and it would still be blanked. Okay, so if I KO, the blanking doesn't actually matter here, but if I KO your Yuan-Ti, field blob, now blob, Dwarf Wizard, and Shriek all have to be blanked. Well, blob only has to be blanked so you can get her in the field.
Shriek is already blanked.
Right. Right. I feel like I should just use blob on Shriek then. Because all you'd have to do is blank blob on 1 turn, get Yuan-Ti back into the field, and then on another turn, use double blankers on this.
Doesn't it work out the same either way? Because I have 2
probably.
Kryptonites. If I have 2 Kryptonites, I'm okay, and if I don't, then I'm not.
Yeah, you're probably right. Okay, I'm going to turn this to a fist. I'm going to pay it. I'm going to field blob. I'm going to target Shriek. Why not? Your Shriek. Okay. And then I'm going to use cold gun to knock her And then you know what? I'm gonna buy your last two momentums.
All right.
Just in case. That helps me. All right. Pass turn.
All right. Moments of truth. I could probably pull out 4 more psychic, but I didn't.
Because now I'm forcing you to have blankers and also get fists.
Fists for what?
Because you have to buy kobold traps now. You
Oh, I
can't buy.
see. Okay. But I've got garage, so I can always switch them.
But you can only do that once per turn.
True. I only need 1.
Yeah, well, at this point, yeah, it's true. Well, if you have 2 cube.
If the rest of it comes up, then. What the hell?
But you actually can't get your Yuan-Ti unblanked this turn. Oh, no, you can. Never mind.
This one blanks. One would blank Dwarf Wizard, the other would blank Blob, so I can field Shriek.
Yeah, it's a blank.
Shriek comes back, so I can blank everything. However, I don't have cube. I do have 2 fists. So, do I need...
And you managed to get the no fielding cost. You lucky jerk.
So you've got 5 life.
Yeah, if cube comes up and you get 2 fists, then you win.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, okay.
If cube doesn't come up, and you have to spend 1, then I'll still be alive.
Yeah, that's right, I think. Didn't come up.
Ooh, I live. God, I really needed to have Scarlet Witch out by now, but I just don't see how I could have done it any faster.
Well, to be fair, if it rolls this time, you're still dead. So I haven't used.
You haven't done that yet.
But
that's true.
But you know, it's got to roll.
It's got to roll.
It rolls.
Come on, baby. Oh, right.
Yeah. So I would buy.
Yeah,
I would flip that to a fist. Buy 2 kobold traps, doing 6 damage to you after fielding that. Sorry, after blanking everything and then fielding that, blanking whatever's left. Okay.
Yeah. All right, so that's that. So, I mean, maybe somebody watching this will help me. Maybe I'll watch this later and look at it. I need to have all 4 of these out before now, and I just don't see where it would. I mean, I'm fielding sidekicks, but that was like 1 extra energy each turn, not like 3 on 1 turn that I could have done anything with.
All 4 of what? You mean including Colgan? Is that what you mean?
No, I would need Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch, okay.
Scarlet Witch would have made it so you would have a much tougher time getting all your actions to roll at the same time. And then you still have to get 3 blankers at once.
Yeah, 4 is hard, but 3 is surprisingly doable. It's ridiculous.
And this current incarnation of Yuan-Ti seems like it uses chalkboard more effectively than our last one does. So it's sort of helping you as much as it's helping me.
Oh, chalkboard is good for that, yeah. Lining things up, lining up action does.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, do you want to play that one again and I swap my team out?
Yeah, why not while we're on the mats?
Okay, all right. So the second plan I had was to try Shield Ring out. And I don't know if it's just James and I build pretty similarly to each other or if Shield Ring team just kind of builds itself these days.
I think a bit of both.
But we had pretty similar plans for this idea. So we're leaving Blob and Shriek and
I have to update the name.
Chalkboard.
What do I call it? Navarita.
Yeah. So the plan here, the thing that would be different is that we can force. Well, I was going to debate it between force block and force attack, and that would be part of the testing we're doing here. But the idea would be that we are removing Namarita from the field into the use pile more often. But we are still using chalkboard. Okay,
Namarita doesn't fit, so I'm going to call you Namka.
Nam.
That would be the Slovak diminutive form.
Sure. Okay, what do you think? Giant Spider or Bane?
Well, you know what I think. Giant Spider, but I think it's good to try both.
Let's try Bane. See what happens. All right. So Giant Spider's the force block. Bane's the force attack. We're going to see, how it works differently here. So we will quickly get rid of Boom Boom's dice. We'll do that. got Namorita, and then I just need one Kal-El die. Okay. So I've got Resurrection, and I have got Splinter's Teachings.
It occurs to me in the previous game, even just using the cube triggers a tune, doesn't it? So I would have taken you down from 3 to 2 just with the cube, and I would have only had to buy one thing.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah. Tough when you're down to 5. Okay, so back up to 20 for both of us here. Try without Giant Spider. I guess we'll see. Shouldn't make a huge difference. But the thing I like about a force attack is that I don't need Namorita in the field to get rid of your Yuan-Ti.
True enough.
All right, action or energy this time, James?
Action, please.
Oh, it is.
Your
call.
Okay. I'll go second. Just
okay
for the experience of it.
Yeah. I think that might be slightly advantageous in this case. All right. 3 dice. Good luck, James.
Good luck, sir.
Ooh.
Namka, as I'm going to call it.
Really like a bolt. Ugh, and I'm just not going to get it. Turn that to a fist. I mean, I got it by Namorita, I think. This is where Giant Spider would be helpful as a 2 cost.
Quite.
But I still only had 1 shield anyway. So
and you don't have Cyborg on yours. Okay, right.
I don't. Cyborg would be really helpful on Elite Unity, but I just needed so much control. All right, pass turn.
What do we decide? Ring red, that was the idea, was it? So I've got 2 bolts there, so I should buy one of them and one of them, presumably. Pass turn to you.
Alright, I need to ring res so I can make sure I get Namorita. So if I do that, then I just have 1 energy left over. But I could double res because we've got 2 of them. So I think it's worth re-rolling that. And then hopefully I get a sidekick or a shield. That'll do. All right, field sidekick. We will pay this to use ring to get another sidekick out, and then we will resurrect twice. So it doesn't really matter which 2 I grab, but I'll do it properly just in case. All right, and that'll be the turn. Pass turn. Okay, so that was one way of getting around, although I don't have ring on the team, so I couldn't reliably do that.
No bolts.
It wouldn't have mattered. No bolts.
Right.
No.
Right. That would be. Where am I? Okay, that's in there. Sorry. Another cube. Ring global. Resurrect. Is that the best way? Or is it better if I... Yeah, I'll just do it like that.
Didn't get a chance to buy Shriek.
Oh, I pulled a sidekick, so you might
be behind now.
Pass turn to you.
Alright. I feel so far behind because I didn't get that bolt. Alright. Oh, come on. Oops. Like that. I think I'd love to prep Shriek this turn, so I need Namorita, which means all that energy I think is fine, except I need Namorita to come up. Oh. Alright, we will parallax, which means I'm going to roll the sidekick this time. Much better. Okay. Pay 1. Field Namorita. Turn this to a fist. Pay that. Prep Shriek. Okay. Pass turn.
What will I pull? Probably leaving the essential thing in the bag. Oh.
Don't forget your 1 sidekick over there.
That's a bit harsh. That's a bit unfortunate.
Yeah.
There's a 1 in 5 chance of that happening. Of course it did. Well, alright. Sidekicks a go. Well, you're not going to be force attacking at this turn.
Nope.
Doesn't have to be a bad thing necessarily.
Yeah, I didn't save it. I should have saved energy actually, but I needed Shriek. I think because now you have to react to Shriek.
Okay, I don't know whether I should. I think I'll probably use that for the ring global to thin my bag yet more and hope things come around quickly. And I'd like to buy. I'm not going to reroll that because it'll just come back as a bloody cube. We all know that. Bloody hell. No shields. Oh, well, whatever. Can't be doing with parallax at this point. So I'll field a thingy. Sorry, I'll ring.
I mean, I feel like I should point out.
Go on.
I'd force attack my Namorita.
Do I want to do that? What I'm trying to do is line up these two and the one die that's left in my bag. I mean,
I see.
Chances are small, but
yeah. I mean, force attacking Namorita would mean she deal you 2 damage because I didn't save a shield to flip her to 6.
You got Shriek coming, which is annoying.
Yeah, but if you're trying to line things up, that makes more sense.
Well, no, I've just realised if you've got Shriek coming, obviously I'm going to need a Kryptonite anyway.
Yeah.
So that makes life harder, but still, So the fist which I paid, what did I pay? Who knows?
You had a fist or a question mark. Either way, it was something that you could have used.
But she's not going to force attack now. Oh, do you know what? I'll just do what I did. Okay.
Okay.
Shame about that. I'm tempted by parallax. It's deadly to have it. Oh, I don't know if I switched cameras. Oh well, sorry if I did. I forgot. I rolled rubbish. I think I fielded a couple of sidekicks and then I paid an energy to use the ring global to field another sidekick. And this came up as energy, which I can't practically use. So I think I'll have to spin that down to a fist. And by a kryptonite. Okay. I think that's all right. I think I didn't mess anything up there. Pass turn to you.
All right. 1 sidekick, 3 more. Whoops.
Wow! Speaking of mess ups.
Apparently I knocked that one. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think you had Bishop, Shriek, and Blob in the field.
Yeah, no, that's definitely what I had in the field. Okay, so we had those 2. Whoops. All right.
Surprise Bane.
All right, got Shriek. Don't need the sidekick. So, what's going to happen next turn? You're going to get Yuan-Ti, but probably not Kryptonite. So what I could do is field Shriek, field this sidekick, and then save these for getting rid of your Yuan-Ti. Seems reasonable to me. Okay, so I'll go ahead and do this. I'll blank Shriek, field that, turn that. No, yeah, field that, and then I'll save this energy. Pass turn.
Very good. Yeah, I think I might have synchronization issues here. That's 3.
Just gotta field all the sidekicks.
3 more, right? So she's blanked. So that's
yes.
4. That's right. Okay.
But you can field her.
Jesus Christ. Really?
Bishop's like a soft blank on that one. Like, Bishop's not any better on this team against Yuan-Ti than Dwarf Wizard is. Because you have to blank both of them to do the damage, but Dwarf Wizard only costs 3.
So I'm fielding those 2.
Yeah.
I guess. And It's becoming slightly absurd. I don't particularly want to parallax anything. I need to thin my bag and get things to come out all at the same time. So I'll buy something for 2 bolts, which will be... What will it be, Zack? I could buy a shriek. It worked out quite well last time. But sidekicks are sidekicks and all. Whatever I put there is not going to come out next turn. So I could, if I do take that...
Well, you could parallax Yuan-Ti, but...
I don't want to. Just to have her force attack. I'll
true.
grod that to a fist.
Yeah.
Which will give me a target next time for ring because I've got more than 4 in my bag. And I'll buy a shriek. Does that work?
Sure.
I think. Oh, let's try that. So all in the name of experiment.
Because I have this energy anyway, I guess I'll force attack one of your sidekicks.
Oh, thanks.
And I'll block it with Namorita, so it goes to used.
Okay.
Just to fill your bag up, because I don't have anything else to do with that energy otherwise.
That's 1 damage to you. That could be the damage that kills you in the end.
No, I blocked it with Namorita. Oh, yeah, I blocked it with Namorita.
Oh, you did. Sorry, my mistake.
So I don't actually take the damage because...
Yes, sorry. Go on.
All right. Oh. Do I just buy ring? Because I'm not in any danger of taking a bunch of damage right now? Or do I buy blob as a way of making you get 2 kryptonites? You know what? I think the answer is blob. Pass turn.
I think I should have, if I had a shield, I don't know if I did. No. Could have prepped a Yuan-Ti.
Yeah, you didn't have a shield.
Okay, 4 out. They're useless. Okay, come on. That'll do. So, next time, what do we get? One of them. Use this for fielding sidekicks. You can prep something that costs 2. What do we do with that? Nothing much. Don't need to blank anything. Probably I prep either that or that. Didn't really want both of those out of the bag this time, but there it is. What can you do? That would be better as a sidekick on balance. Right, whatever. Is there a better way to do this? Okay. So if I pay that to use Ring Global,
I guess technically it has to go through the reserve pool, which only matters if someone has a tax on sidekick fielding, but...
Sorry, what? Who? What?
Nothing, never mind.
And I will prep a... What's in the bag? Yeah, it's not really working out, is it? Okay, I'll prep a... something. What did I want to do last time that I didn't do? Nothing.
Prep a Yuan-Ti.
Prep a Yuan-Ti, but I don't think I want to do that. That's not going to help. I'll keep a bolt for nothing. I could do with more shields, couldn't I? If I could resurrect twice, that would be super helpful.
Yeah.
I could parallax those and take a chance. Ooh. Wait, so what have I done? I've paid that for me. Sidekick, that's clear enough. Oh, I don't know what to do. Alright, no, stuff it. Okay, so I will prep a... How many blanks have you got out? You've just got Shriek out.
Just Shriek and then Blob's in used.
And you've got how many sidekicks, Guy? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay, so Blob could come out.
Yep. Cross my fingers.
Oh, I don't know. That, I'll do that. I'll keep 1 bolt. I'm done. Pass turn. Sorry.
Okay.
It's a bit slow for the entity.
Right. 2 in the bag. Well, it's not going according to plan for either of us.
No. Rolls and all. Rolls and draws.
Interesting. So, hey, Blob. Hey, Blob. All right, I'm going to re-roll this sidekick. All right, so perfect. We will field Blob, and we will target Yuan-Ti, because it's choose an opposing card. Gosh, it just occurred to me I could use Blob against your Kobold Trap. It all amounts to the same thing, I think, anyway. That you have to blank him to use your thing. Okay, I'm going to use this to turn this to fist, and we are going to buy a Lantern Ring.
Super.
Pass turn.
Okay.
I actually have the potential to do you some damage this game.
I won't allow it. Okay, 3
I
more.
never quite got there last game. Still haven't bought Bishop. I feel like Dwarf Wizard is just as good as Bishop against that.
Look at this, you know.
Oh man.
Definite synchronization problem.
Yeah.
This is a lost game, I think.
I should have saved his shields. I could have gotten and a fist. So I should have gotten rid of them.
Oh, can we just abandon this and say you've won? Because there's no way. I'll let you do the damage. That would be fair, wouldn't it?
I do want to do at least some damage.
Yeah.
I've only got 3 characters that can actually deal damage, though. You might need Giant Spider just so you get the cheap fields, the cheap shields. That is.
No, this is. I've handled this. Either I've been very unlucky or I've handled it badly.
Can be used against you too much unless you're saving shields. I think it's got to be Giant Spider.
Oh, crikey. Okay, so I'll what will I do? I'll blank Shriek. Oh, I probably should re-roll that. I can't use it for anything. No shields, can you? Oh, for God's sake. Can't see me using both of those, so I'll spin that down. There's a shield.
Hey.
Feel that, blank Shriek, but
okay.
I'm not sure how much good that's going to do me. We've got that. Oh, it's really not ideal. Oh, hold on. Good Lord, what am I thinking? Yeah, I'm not thinking, am I? Okay. Yeah, so I will spin that to a fist. Prep a cube. That goes out of play, and I get to keep those. That's done.
All right. All right, 3 in the bag. Oh, that's lucky. Not quite so lucky. I think we'll re-roll all of it. All right. We got the ring, but we didn't get any shields, which is where Cyborg would seriously help us. We'll put the ring out. We'll fill the sidekick. 2 energy. I actually needed a shield for getting rid of your Shriek. Wait, if I double block your Shriek, I think that would work, right? If I double block Shriek with Namorita and a sidekick, does it go to used?
What's her text then?
When Namorita KOs a non-shield character die with combat damage, place the KO die in the used pile.
Yeah. Seems reasonable.
All right, well, I can't do it this turn because it's force attack, so I'll pass turn to you.
Blob must attack.
Oh, okay. Blob is attacking. He does not deal any ring damage, unfortunately.
Okay. No blockers.
What else? What other energy do you have there? Just a bolt. You're not going to declare any blockers for him?
Nope.
Okay, do I do you 5 damage? Or
2. Or
1? So, because I need this to get rid of your Shriek next turn. But if you roll Yuan-Ti,
if I even draw
anyway.
bloody Yuan-Ti and then rolling it is another.
You've got a decent chance of drawing.
Yeah, I had a decent chance the last 2 times. It didn't really work out.
Yeah.
Go on.
So Blob's gone either way. Shriek is blanking, but my Shriek won't help next turn. So I probably should have attacked with her. All right, I'll flip his attack and defense. So you take 5.
5. Oh, sorry, we're living in a computer generation, and I can do that. So you've done some damage. 1, 2, 3.
I have done damage.
Self-inflicted.
Damage I didn't necessarily want to do.
All right, shall I go?
Yeah.
Okay, I've got 5 dice, and one of them is a cube, one of them is a Yuan-Ti. Please, at the same time. Oh.
Oh no.
I mean, you know, I can't do anything with that. It's kind of pointless.
Yeah.
Okay, let's fill those. All right, let's finish rolling. What can I do? All I can do is basically try and fill all my sidekicks, which is not impossible. If I could roll that to a sidekick, that would be all right, wouldn't it? No. Oh, but it is a fifth. So we'll fill those, and we'll use one of these energies to fill that. I can feel an achievement coming on. 8 psychics in the field simultaneously.
Well, at least you get less your synchronization issues.
Good grief. This Yuan-Ti's playing right silly buggers, isn't she? Oh, and, oh god, I forgot to switch the camera. I got all excited. Sorry, everybody. I think I fielded a sidekick and I paid an energy to field another sidekick. Basically, I didn't draw Yuan-Ti. That was the deal. Sorry about that. Well, I'll keep that obviously, and I probably ought to buy something. But what to buy? What to buy? Actually, I don't know. So I'm just rolling those. I have literally no chance of getting a shield. I can only get bolts. There's one sidekick. I will buy. Almost tempted to buy. No, never mind. So for 2 bolts, I will buy that because, and I'll pass that. Oh, sorry, I'll pass priority.
Right.
You got nothing. Okay. Pass
I can't do ring on your turn, right?
No, you can't.
Okay, all right. Well, then I've just got these 4 in my bag.
I was thinking this might be a quick game, but it turns out not to be quite so quick.
No, yeah. Well, I don't even know exactly where Yuan-Ti got off track. But I was always going to be slow.
Yuan-Ti got off track by never being in the field, ever.
Yeah.
And never being drawn at the same time as action done.
Yeah.
Which is partly my fault, probably. Partly luck.
Okay, I'd really like to set things up for next turn, really. I feel like I need another Namerita just for the cheap shields. So I think I've learned that you have to have Giant Spider just so you have the 2-cost shield character for cheap shields and then more shield characters in the field. And I could also draw in all your sidekicks and just swing for lethal that way. So I think I'm going to have to swap out for Bane. I don't think that's going to work. All right, let's just refield. Never roll a shield again. Okay, I think I definitely want to resurrect. So why don't we do that? Why don't we'll buy a Namerita and then we'll resurrect. Because my bag is empty, so it's just going to be one of those. All right. And I mean, what's going to happen? You're going to get Yuan-Ti out.
Maybe.
Probably get some damage. All right, well, we'll pass turn.
Okay. I don't think I particularly want. Do I want to force you to attack? I could force you to attack.
You could.
I don't know if there's anything there's actually a benefit in doing it. Your shriek is blanked in any case.
Shriek is blanked, yeah. Name a reader.
You know,
get out of
make her attack, okay? Shriek can
Right.
attack, and I'll take damage, I assume. So I'll go
Shriek or name reader?
Well, you've got nothing in reserve.
No.
Okay, so Namarita then.
Okay, yeah, I should have saved something, but I feel like I needed this to get things up. So you're going to take 2 more down to 13.
Yep. Right.
All right.
Yuan-Ti Pureblood, now is your time to actually roll to a bloody character face. And preferably, okay, you've got Shriek is blanked. Okay, so I really just need 3
You
cubes.
just need cube, yeah.
3 cubes.
3 cubes would probably do it.
Oh,
God.
good grief.
That's your whole roll? Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, that's sick, isn't it? But,
oh, my gosh.
Ooh, there's 2. Oh.
There's 2. If you can get her on without a fielding cost and then buy a kobold trap, it'll be like 7 damage on top of your cube damage. Oh, God. That's you can still buy actions, though. That's still pretty gross.
I think I should flip this to a fist.
Yeah.
Reroll all of those.
Oh, my God.
And this. Okay?
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
That's 3 more energy for me, and this one separately.
Yeah. That's it, isn't it?
Whew, that's very lethal, extremely lethal.
Yeah. 3 plus 5 is 8 plus 7 is already 15, and then you only needed to buy 1 action anyway.
3, 5, 7, and each subsequent one is 7. So that's 8, 15, 22, 29, 36 damage.
God, I just couldn't get the control.
Yeah, that force attack is, I don't know if that's good for you, really.
No, okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Bane's got to go, and it's got to be Giant Spider again. And I think one of the things I like about that is that it works against teams that aren't Yuan-Ti Pureblood if you happen to get matched up with someone who isn't playing that. I think I like the idea of Bishop, and eagle-eyed viewers will notice this is not a rare Bishop. I think I'm going to put Dwarf Wizard in there because against you, this is just another blank target, and it might as well be a 3-cost blank target instead of a 5-cost blank target. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And then I'm running basically a hybrid both shield team, which isn't so bad because then I have 2 different kinds of energy that I can roll with Lantern Ring. And Dwarf Wizard actually benefits from the Kal-El Global pretty significantly.
Yeah, that's true.
He's always got more defense than attack.
Wait, but I could just knock him out if he's on one of his sides. With Kal-El. I can target your characters with Kal-El.
If he's at level 1. Yeah, that's true. Wouldn't want to roll him level 1. That's true. That's a good point.
Okay. Thank you for watching. Anybody who's watched that. Take care, and I'll be back.
Yeah, hopefully you learned what we're learning as we test some more things for the WKO. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.